welcome back. So today, as you can see, it looks a little different behind me. I put this up because I want to show you guys the bedhead wave artist. Now this is not a brand new product. I've actually been seeing this around for quite some time, and I've kind of been on the fence about whether or not I should get it, because you know, I use my flat iron for pretty much everything. I use my flat iron to curl my hair. I use my flat iron to put waves in my hair, which is what this tool is supposed to do. And I kind of just kept going back and forth over whether or not I really wanted to spend the money on this, when I've been doing a pretty decent job, I guess, with this. But with some of the results that I've seen online, I've really been interested to see if I can get those results myself. So when I saw that this was now available for $19.99, I figured, you know what, why not? Because it used to be much more expensive. So that was one of the things that kept me on the fence about it, was spending the money on something like this when I already had a flat iron. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I usually do my waves with my flat iron. This is a Numi flat iron. I also have a KQC one, so I'll use either one. I kind of go back and forth with them. But I'm going to show you two different ways that I will do to make waves in my hair with the flat iron, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this, and I'm going to see how much different it looks, if there's a huge difference, and if I actually prefer this over using the flat iron. So that explains the towel behind me, because with the black background I realized it's a little harder to see my hair as dark as it is. So I put this nice colorful towel up there so that you can see everything that's going on. So enough rambling. I am going to open up the packaging. I'm going to plug these two in, give them a few seconds to heat up, and then we'll come right back and we'll get started. Okay, so while I give these two a couple seconds to heat up, I just want to read some of the information off the back of the packaging. It says that the barrels are tourmaline ceramic, so they're supposed to not damage your hair as much as other types of barrels do. It says it's a unique deep waver barrel, high heat up to 400 degrees, multiple heat settings, instant recovery, which means that, you know, sometimes once you have used your flat iron or curling iron to do your hair, if you go in right away to do it again, it won't seem to style the same exact way. But if you give it a couple seconds, it'll reheat just a little bit more to do it again. That's what it means by instant recovery, that you don't have to give it those few seconds. You can just continue waving all the way down. Has a plate locking switch, 3-year limited warranty, and it comes with a style guide in here. How to get the look: starting at the roots, lightly clamp a small section of hair between the barrels, hold for a few seconds, and for continuous waves, match the outermost wave and work it all the way down your hair. Alright, so this is what it looks like. There is a light indicator switch to let you know when it's on. It also has a open and lock switch right here, so you would snap it up. It opens the barrel like this. You close it, hold it, pop it down. It is locked now. And here you have your on-off switch on the side, and you have your heat settings right here. Now, you can slide this down for low heat. You can slide it up for high heat. I'm pretty sure you could stop anywhere along the way and figure out, you know, how hot you want it. The only difference from other barrels or other curling irons, curling wands, or flat irons is that they usually have numbered spots all along the way to show you more or less how high or low your heat setting is. This doesn't have that, so you're pretty much going to be playing a guessing game every time you kind of rotate this up or down. But either way, I usually just shoot straight for the highest setting. Quick information about my hair. My hair is fairly long. It's all the way down to my butt cheeks. It is very, very thin. It doesn't look like it right now because my hair is dirty right now. It is a few days old. I find that when I do styles like this with my hair being a few days old, the dirt kind of helps it a little bit to hold the style, if that makes sense. It has more texture to it. It has a little more body to it, so the styles look better. I can't really do anything right after washing my hair. Once it's freshly washed, it barely holds any styles at all, so I usually then just go with straight flat hair. After a few days, then I'll attempt to style my hair, which is why we're here now. So enough rambling about all of that. I am going to just pick up a section of hair really quick. I don't even need a comb for this. I'm just going to pick up a section of hair, and I'm going to show you with the flat iron first what I would normally do to try to get waves in my hair. So you would either start as close to the root as possible or as low as you want. I usually just take it, flatten it a little bit, and then I start going. So I will go one section up, and then bring it back down and flip it the other way, and then I will go up a little bit and do it like this, and then come back down, and you just kind of go up and down, back and forth with it all the way, and you'll get something that looks crazy like this. But I promise you, once the whole head is done, but you'll see what I mean. Like, oh, perfect, there we go. See, we could not have seen that with that black background. But that's what I will get just using my flat iron and going in the back and forth motion. And quickly, I'm gonna take another section from right here and show you what the other method is. Now, this one is a little more time consuming, I would say. It comes out a little differently, so you want to kind of get the hair in between the plates of the flat iron, and then you want to kind of roll it back and then pinch it, and then you want to roll it forward and then pinch it, and then roll it back and pinch it, roll it forward and pinch it, and then just continue doing that all the way. Now this one is way messier than the first method that I just showed you. This is when you really want those. Well, I did it super fast, so again, it's not giving me the best result that I could get. But this one is more time consuming. If you take your time, do it slowly and really get the rolls going back and forth. But this is when you want a less structured, just more straight off the beach kind of wave going to your hair. And the more you do that throughout your hair, you'll see that it just kind of gives more of that windswept kind of tousled look, whereas the first one, if I can separate it, the first one looks way more structured. The first one looks more like, okay, this was purposeful, she really sat there and did that. So now we're gonna go and just move straight up to the bedhead wave artist and see what that looks like. So I'm going to open it up here, lay it down for a second, turn to the side here, let's grab some hair here, and we're just gonna go for it and see what happens. And that's the thing, when you go to reach for it, I accidentally just swiped back on the heat setting, so you gotta kind of make sure you don't do that. Alright, so here we go. I'm just gonna get this sucker, I guess, as close to the root as I can here. Pinch it. And I'm gonna let this go. Okay. Okay, wow, that is a wave. That is a wave. Let's I don't even, oh, hello, lipstick all over my teeth. All right, I was not, okay, hold on, let me, okay, let's separate this one from the one, we're gonna throw that one to the back, right? Now here's the one I did with my flat iron. And then let's flip it to where I just did the one with the bedhead wave artist. Now for sure, this is so much more perfect. I totally was not expecting that much of a result. The one I did with my flat irons already starting to fall a little bit. See, that's the thing, is that once I do it, I also kind of have to go in and like spray it down with a hairspray to try to hold it. This sucker seems to be holding so far. So you know what? I'm gonna let that hold. And I'm actually just going to pick up another one, and we're going to go in again. Okay, we're going to go in again on this one. I'm going to flip it upside down this time, and then we're going to go in this way and see what happens. Okay, so on this one, I purposely held it for less time, and I just kind of went down my hair quickly, and you can definitely get a looser result so that you can see, you know, it doesn't have to be as deeply waved. But I don't mind the deeper waves. I actually think that looks kind of cool. That's so interesting. I even like the fact that spinning it upside down gets me even closer to like the top of my head. Let me see if I just kind of finger comb this out a little bit. Okay, so I am going to speed this up as I go through the rest of my head, and then we're going to just see what the final result is. Okay, so here is the finished product, and I'm pretty sure it's already obvious. I actually like this a lot. This is so much better than doing it with my flat iron. There is so much more body to my hair. There is so much more, just not weight to my hair. It just looks like there's so much more weight to my hair. It looks like there's so much more body. It looks like there is just so much more thickness to it. It just looks incredible. I like this so much. I actually don't mind big hair at all. Unfortunately, I never find that I can achieve it to the way I would like it. I like this so much. This looks so good, and I'm like so excited that this worked. Now, just a few things. Be warned that if you do have long hair like mine, it is gonna take a good amount of time. That probably took me about 30 minutes to do. So just understand that it's just going to take some time to put it together. Also, I did find that doing all of my hair on the bottom, I really liked using the barrel upside down the entire time. I felt like there was more of a lift toward the oh my god, closer to the what? I felt like there was more of a lift closer to my head using the barrel upside down. When I got to the top, I flipped it again and started using the barrel right side up again, because I like just a little bit how it was a little bit flatter at the top, so that it didn't just have this weird round bump and then go into the curls. So it looking a little flatter up there allows me to just kind of flip around and mess with my hair. But other than that, this looks beautiful. I like this so much. Let me see if I can quickly kind of just do, ooh, I want to show off my shirt. Look, I'd rather be a mermaid, and it gave me such mermaid hair. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's see here. Can I get the whole effect here going on there? Is it like, I hope you can. I hope I hope I did a good job of that. But I like this. I like this so much. I am gonna try it one day when I use it on freshly washed hair, just to see what the results would be like instead. But for now, this came out so much better than I could have expected. I really, really love it. For the record, yes, I was using a heat protectant spray on my hair. I was using the Orlando Pita Play Atmos Shield, just so anyone is aware. I don't know if the camera picked it up and you could see the smoke coming off or not, so I would definitely recommend making sure you have your hair protected in some way, shape, or form. But I'm so glad that I picked this up. I'm so glad it worked out this well. I cannot stop staring at my hair right now. This is incredible. I think it looks great. If anyone else has been curious about it, I would 100% recommend this. It is so worth it. So yes, that is all that I have for you today. If you have any other questions that I missed or didn't answer, please feel free to ask them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. You all have an amazing rest of the weekend wherever you are. If you haven't already, please comment, rate, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And until the next video, I'll be seeing you. Bye.